This video is for interior designers that get a lot of cheap clients when they run Google ads. And you might think it's because you are spending less on marketing or you have to spend more money. But most times it's because your ad campaign is not set up the right way. And I'm going to show you can fix that in this video. Now, if this can work well for my past client, I'm very sure that this can also work well for a business. Now, most ad campaigns I've seen, they fail before they start. Why? Because they try to rank for very broad keywords. Whenever you rank for very broad keywords, you get a lot of clicks, but most times they are from the wrong audience. You have to be very, very specific. You run commercial adverts to get commercial clients, and you run residential adverts to get residential clients. You don't want to mix them. Whenever you mix them up together, your ads get more expensive and performance drop. And before I show you how you can set this up for your business, I would imagine that you have some projects in your portfolio. Let's imagine you have some hotel projects you have worked on in the past. Probably you have worked on with designing some retail projects, and maybe you have worked on designing some office spaces. Now, if you have not worked on any of these, whatever project you have worked on can still work for this setup. And the campaign usually looks like this. Campaign is what I call the father, and the ad groups are the children. You want to start from where your strength is. A lot of designers try to rank for words or projects that they have never done before. It's nice, but it makes sense to start from where you are good at, then you can now experiment further down the line. So you want to understand what are the keywords that someone that is looking for my design services will search for. If you look at these office spaces, I would imagine you are a designer and you stay in Miami right now. These are some keywords that those that need designers for offices will search for. No other person will search for this keyword. Now you might get little clicks, but the clicks you are getting are from the right audience. Remember, with Google Ads, you pay for every single click. And it makes sense to get clicks from the right audience than from those that might never ever buy from you. So if you're ranking for these keywords right here, you are sure that everyone that clicks on these adverts on Google is your ideal client looking for office design spaces. Now, there are different keywords here. There are those for hotel project also. There are those for retail project. And they are very specific. They are not random keywords that anyone will randomly search for. Now, how do you get this keyword? Do you just sit down and think about everything and write it down? It's not possible. Now, Google gives us a tool that allows us to get this keyword. The first one is Google Keyword Planner. Now, with Google Keyword Planner, you can get a lot of keywords, but most times they are totally useless. There are so much that you don't want to rank for every one of them. And if you take your time to filter it one by one with the filter tool they gives us here, it can get very time consuming. Now, with what I do for my clients is that I use ChatGPT. I ask ChatGPT to give me a list of keywords, and it presents it for me in a Google Sheet. Now, this saves my time and it's very, very specific. These are keywords for office spaces, there are keywords for hotel projects, and there are keywords for retail designs also. And this is much easier way to get your keywords than having to type it manually or use the Google Keyword Planner. Now, once you have this keyword right here, you will copy this right. Let me copy the one for office spaces. Once I copy it, I go to my Google Ads Manager itself here. And as I said to you earlier, the campaigns like the father and the ad groups are like the children. Ad groups are the different projects I've worked on in the past, and you want to get clients for that specific ad group. So what I do right here is that I come to this search right here and I paste the actual keyword. These are keywords for the office design. I don't jam pack every keyword for office design, for hotel project in one ad group, because this ad group shows the URL we want to rank for. Whenever someone searches for this keyword, we send them to a landing page that talks about your office design you have done. And it makes so much sense because anyone that sees that landing page and is searching for this keyword are looking for office design, and they can reach out to you. If you are trying to have everything in one ad group or in one campaign, it will not do the best for your business. So I try to have different ad groups here. If you look at this section here, there's the ad group for office design, there's ad group for hospitality project, and the ad group for retail project. Now, when you have this right here, you want to send them to a specific landing page. The mistake a lot of designers make is that they send them to their website. Now, websites, it might seem logical in the beginning, but most times a lot of your audience will be distracted and they can click on several links. Now, this is an example of the search for that keyword. If I go to my tool right here, when I search for hotel, if I go to this tool right here and I zoom out, if I search for work office spaces, these are those that are ranking for that keyword. These are interior design firms that are proactive and they rank for this keyword. Now, even if you're ranking for the right keywords for your business, where you send your lead to matters a lot. If you send your leads to a very bad website or an average looking website, it will affect your conversion rate. Interior design is an aesthetic design service that people care so much about design. Imagine someone goes to this landing page. This is an average looking website at best because the designs are they are not visually appealing. You want to send them to a landing page that is more visually appealing, and it makes them feel free to reach out to you because when they see this, it might just break the trust that they may have for you. If you look at this other business, this is a very bad website. They are ranking for the right keyword, no doubt, but the website that they are sending their leads to is not optimal. There are a lot of text in the website. It's very wordy. It's not designed the best way. It just doesn't make sense. You want to send a website or a landing page that is designed for that specific term. If you go to this other business right here, they are one of the best I've seen so far. They send them to this landing page. Now, if somebody wants to get more hotel projects, you send them to a landing page that contains your past projects you have worked on in the hotel industry. And it makes it easier for your clients to see what you have done. They can read what you have done and they can book a call with you. That's exactly what you want. You don't want to send them to a generic website or generic landing page that would not convert properly. Now, if someone gets on here, they can read more about the project you have done, see how you have helped your past client, and it's much easier for them to reach out to you. Now, you want to get very specific. When you are very specific, it's easier for your ad to convert better and for you to attract the right clients. If you also want to run, if you go to the spreadsheet right here, I want you to get more of both, let's say retail projects. We come to this section here, we copy the retail keyword that we want to rank for. We copy it right here. We go to our ad group here that talks about retail. This is the retail section right here. We put in our keywords we want to rank for in this section here. We paste it. Then we paste our URLs. If you go to this website here, the one I showed you earlier, they have a retail section in their business. Let me show you how it looks like. So I'll go right here and I go to the retail section. And this is the retail section. So I'll paste this URL. So whenever someone searches for that keyword, this landing page or this URL will rank on top and they will see your past project you have worked on in the retail industry. And it makes it so much easier for you to convert because this is very specific. It's not random. It is specific to what they're looking for and they can see exactly how you can be of help to them. And this is just the first part, getting the right keywords for your ad itself and getting the right landing page. Now, one very important section that really matters is what do they see on the advert? Now, if I search for, let me search for a keyword like, let's say interior, let's say hotel interior designer in Los Angeles right here. Now, the ad itself is what you want them to click on. Before someone clicks on your advert, there are terms, these keywords right here, this interior design, restaurant design, these are ad copy and they are very important. The more specific your ad copy is, the likelihood of your client is for them to click on that particular keyword. If your ad copy here is not the best, it might not really do you the best. You might not get a lot of clicks from the right audience. You want to be very specific. In my next video, I'll show you exactly how you can create the right ad copy for this, for your ad itself, and how you can occupy more real estate. Now, if you go on this landing page, if somebody is ranking for this keyword and they cover half of the page right here, it's very hard for your client to miss them and not click on your advert. So I'm sure I'll go show you exactly how you can do that from this. Like I said, if you're an established interior design firm and you want to get at least 10 qualified consultations every week, you can click the link below and book a call with me. I help interior designers with their marketing. I help them get more qualified residential clients and commercial clients, and we use Facebook ads and Instagram ads. So I look forward to speaking with you. Bye.